I'm Kim.
I'm Jamie.
Chuck.
John.
Good evening. Cancer is the second leading cause of death in America. Cancer is an illness that has been affecting people for thousands of years. However, our knowledge and treatment plans have greatly improved over time. The word cancer originated from a Greek word karkinos, meaning carcinoma tumors. There is evidence that cancer has been in existence since the 1600 BC. The first amount of evidence that was found was in Egypt, and it was found in mummies. Cancer develops when normal cell growth accelerates out of control. There are several different types of cancer. According to cancer researcher Akulapali Siddharka, all types of cancer cells continue to grow, divide, and redivide over time, instead of dying out, and then this later causes the form of new abnormal cells. DNA can also be damaged by environmental factors such as smoking, UV rays, and poor eating habits. Siddharka states that the human body normally can repair itself from these damages. However, it cannot do so with cancerous cells. Therefore, it has been found that cancer can be inherited through inherited DNA traits. To continue, there are several theories that researchers proposed before we truly knew how cancer was formed. To begin with those theories, the first one, humoral theory, Hippocrates developed this one, and it states that an imbalance of fluids will cause disease and an excess of black bile will cause cancer. The lymph theory suggests that tumors grow from a fluid called lymph. Lymph would be constantly thrown out by the bloodstream, and this would eventually lead to cancer. The next theory, the blastema theory, states that cancer is made up of cells instead of lymph, and that cancer cells are derived from other cells. The chronic irritation theory states that cancer metastasizes through the spread of malignant cells and not from unidentified fluids. The trauma theory simply states that cancer is caused by trauma to the body or the tissues. And up until the 18th century, scientists thought that cancer was contagious and could spread through parasites, known as the parasite theory. However, today our knowledge about cancer has greatly improved and our development has expanded greatly. We know that cancer can be caused by viruses. For example, HPV is a virus that can cause cervical cancer or oral cancers. Hepatitis B and C can also lead to certain types of cancers. Carcinogens are cancer-causing agents, and we know of about over 100 different types. They can be chemical, physical, or biological. In addition to this, our knowledge about treatment has also grown. Treatment of cancer can be dependent on several factors such as age, illness history, and family history. Sometimes a combination of treatments can be used to better fit a patient. The National Cancer Institute describes 6 specific types of treatment methods. The surgical treatment aims to remove parts of or the whole tumor or cancerous tissue. Radiation treatment consists of high doses of radiation that kill or shrink tumors. Chemotherapy is a drug used to kill cancer cells. Immunotherapy is used to assist the immune system in fighting cancer cells. Targeted therapy targets changes in the cancer cell and limits the cell's ability to grow, divide, and spread. Another therapy, hormone therapy, is used to slow or stop the growth of certain types of cancers caused by hormones. For example, breast cancer and prostate cancer feed off of hormones to grow. The last treatment method, stem cell transplant, is a method that restores blood-forming cells to patients who have had theirs destroyed by high doses of chemotherapy or radiation treatment. As you can see, a combination of therapy is sometimes needed to provide the best treatment plan for the patient. To conclude, the future is bright for cancer research and treatment. Eva Kiesler and Meredith Begley, scientists committed to cancer research, have named 5 specific reasons to remain optimistic about the cancer diagnosis. The first reason is precision or focusing on genes. Scientists have improved treatment through targeted therapies, which reverses the effects of specific gene mutation in cells. They've also discovered that a tumor DNA sequencing test can be used as a guide for patients with advanced diseases. The next discovery made is the utilization of checkpoint inhibitors. These are new discoveries of drugs that can boost the immune system T cells and improve cancer-fighting powers of your immune system. They work by helping to ease the constraints put on the immune system when cancer cells are present. The cell-based theory is another advancement that scientists are researching on. With this therapy, a patient's very own T cells are manipulated to attack cancer cells. These T cells are taken from the patient's blood and modified to recognize certain protein or cancer cells. Epigenetics is also used to fight cancer. Epigenetics is a study of heritable changes in gene function. For example, rather than destroying potential cancer cells, epigenetics sets the cells back on a path towards normal growth and development. Lastly, further research is being conducted on the process of metastasis. Metastasis is a process that allows cancer cells to break off their original tumor site and root into other tissues in the body. Scientists have been able to identify genes that commonly drive the spread of these certain cancers. And by discovering how cancer cells survive, scientists can use this knowledge to stop the growth of these abnormal cells. Cancer is something every patient, family member, and close friend dreads hearing. Cancer not only affects the patient, but the patient's loved ones as well. It's an aggressive disease that has killed many. However, through technological advances in science and new research, the prognosis of cancer has greatly improved. We have learned a lot since cancer was first discovered. However, we still have a long way to go when it comes to cancer research and finding a cure.